is based on positive part of x-axis. So this is now an example of an angle in standard position. So we call this theta. So this is standard position. I'll show some more standard position angles. So the first thing is when the angle is given. So the vertex is in the coordinate beginning. Here is the initial arm. So let's write initial arm, vertex, and terminal. Okay, here again you can have something like this. Be more precise. Here also, this is theta, this is standard position. And the next one, for example, here, and this example. So this is also standard position. This is x, this is y, this is x, this is y, x, and y. Okay. There are angles which are also not in standard position, and we will show now. So not in standard position. Example is, for example, that vertex is not on the origin. Here both of the conditions are actually not, none of these conditions is fulfilled. So this is x, this is y. This is an angle in O. So this is an angle, this is angle in coordinate plane, but not in standard position. Why? Because neither the center, the vertex of the angle is at the center, nor the initial ray is placed on x-axis, positive part of x-axis. Furthermore, we have like this. For example, you have here one, and you have here one, and then you have O, and so on. This is x, y, and x. This is not standard position. Why? Because the vertex is not on the coordinate origin. One more example, and that exhausts all possibilities. Even if you have something like this, here is angle. So here the origin or the vertex and the origin coincide, they are the same, but this is initial ray and it's not placed on x-axis, so not in standard position. Okay. The last thing that we want to see here in this tutorial are reference angles. And we will give a definition. So first of all, for each angle in standard position, there is a corresponding, this is now important, acute angle called reference angle. So that has to be an acute angle. That is the acute angle. That is the acute angle formed between the terminal arm and x-axis. So between terminal arm and x-axis. Okay. Now we will see the 4 cases where that reference angle we usually, if theta is given, angle theta r is its reference angle. And we will see the 4 cases where this appears according to 4 quadrants. So let's start with the first quadrant. So the angle is in standard position. What does that mean? It has to, the initial arm is on x-axis, so this is x, this is y, this is quadrant 1. And it is in first quadrant, so it is strictly less than 90 degrees. So here is the angle. Now, if this is theta, this is also theta r. So when it is, the angle is in the first quadrant, then it coincides with its angle. So reference angle and the starting angle are the same. So when here we can say theta equals theta r. Now let us see second quadrant. Use another color. So again, standard position. But the angle stretches over in the second quadrant. So this is the theta. This is x-axis. What does it say? That is the acute angle formed between terminal R and x-axis. This is terminal R, and this is x-axis, so we can extend. Color. This is now theta R. It's your terminal. Okay, and in case of quadrant 2, theta R equals 180 minus theta. Now quadrant 3, let's say here this, here is again our angle in standard position, and it is now in third quadrant. Okay, this is the angle. Now this is this is initial. You can see now why is it important to know initial and terminal, and this is x-axis, that is the angle between terminal and initial, and this is theta R, and this whole is theta, and in this case theta R is theta minus 180 degrees. Okay, and the last case is quadrant 4. Again, angle in standard position, x, y. And the terminating ray is in fourth quadrant. This is theta. This is initial. This is terminal. This, sorry, my bad here. This is not theta, that is theta R. Theta is this. Okay, this is whole theta. And theta R is here. So this is theta. And in this case, theta R is 360 minus theta. So we have now seen how to identify, how to find, determine the reference angle for the given angle in standard position. We know the elements of the angle, we know what angle is, and also we have seen what the most important elements of angle are and how they are related to each other. In next video, we are going to solve more problems and introduce more concepts. Thanks for watching.